هلو أستاذ.
الو، كيفك مريان؟
منيحة، أنت كيفك؟
الحمد لله جود. كيفك سوزان؟
Good morning منيحة أنت كيفك؟
الحمد لله جود. Okay. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's start. بعد في عنا part صغير بالexponential about drawing the exponential function. Okay. Let's complete. We need to draw the curve of the exponential function. Curve or graph of the exponential function. The exponential function is fx equals e to the x. The domain of definition of this function is minus infinity plus infinity. This function is defined over minus infinity plus infinity. Yesterday we have seen that limit as x tends to minus infinity of fx equals 0. E to the minus infinity is 0. Okay, are you listening? عم تسمعوا? Hello. Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. So limit as x tends to minus infinity of fx equal to 0, then y equal to 0, or the x-axis is a horizontal asymptote. Y equal to 0, or the x-axis is an asymptote. Limit as x tends to plus infinity equal plus infinity. We have seen yesterday in e to the plus infinity is plus infinity. F prime x, what is the derivative of e to the x? Is e to the x, which is always greater than 0. E to the x is greater than 0. So table of variations, x minus infinity plus infinity, f prime x, fx. It is positive always. It is increasing. At minus infinity, correct this one, it is 0. والlimit على plus infinity is plus infinity. Any question, please?
No. No.
Oh.
No.
So we take particular points in order to draw the curve. انتوا فيكم تستخدموا الكالكوليتر تبعكم mode table. You put the function fx equal e to the x. Start from minus 3 and at 5 or anything. Particular points. The particular points. First particular point is ال x0 ال y1. ال x0 ال y1. E to the 0 is 1. Second particular point is ال x1. ال y is e. Is ال x1. ال y e. E to the 1. How much is e?
2.7.
2.7. 2.7. Is ال x equal to ال y equal e squared. How much e squared, George?
2.7 square.
Is 7.38. Can I skip this page?
Yes.
البارتيكولار
Yeah.
points من الكالكوليتر.
No, لقيتهم by calculation. Is ال x0 ال y1 e to the 0 1. Is ال x هيدا simple. Is ال x1 y equal e to the e by calculating directly, not by the calculator.
Okay.
Now we are going to draw the curve. To draw the graph, we draw the orthonormal system first, أكيد. Y equal 0 is the horizontal asymptote. هذا ال y equal to 0, the x-axis. هذا ال y equal 0. Horizontal asymptote. I put the points. The point A is 1e. The point A is 0, 1. This is point A. 0, 1. The point B is the point B is 1e. 1, 2.7. And the point C is 2, 7.3. Then the curve is increasing with table of variation, 0 minus infinity, near the horizontal, it is above the x-axis. Since e to the x is positive, it moves near the horizontal asymptote and it passes by the points A, B, and C. Any questions about this page?
No.
It is done, well, not yet.
It is done.
Okay, we start with the first exercise. Okay, 2018, the first chance. Consider the function f defined over the interval I equal 1 plus infinity by fx equals 10x minus 10 e to the minus x, and denote by c is its curve. Part 1, limit as x tends to plus infinity لل fx. مريان قضيت لي معك limit على ال fx as x tends to plus infinity yesterday.
بالهوبيتالز رول طلع 0.
Okay, first we replace x by plus infinity. What do we get if we replace x by infinity? هذا البراكت شو بيصير أول واحد؟
infinity times 0.
plus infinity times 0.
بيصير عندنا هون
indeterminate form.
limit as x tends to plus infinity. بيصير هيدا infinity minus 10 e to the minus infinity. e to the minus infinity is 0. بيصير plus infinity times 0 indeterminate form. Change the form. How to change the form?
e to the power minus x بننزلها لتحت.
بننزل e to the minus x لتحت. بيصير limit as x tends to plus infinity of fx equal limit as x tends to plus infinity 10x minus 10. هيدا ال e to the minus x كان بننزله لتحت بيصير ex. بيطلع معنا infinity على infinity, so we apply Hospital's rule now. Hospital's rule بيقول limit as x tends to plus infinity. Derivative ل 10x is 10. Derivative of minus 10 is 0 over ex. Then we'll get 10 over e to the infinity is infinity. Number over infinity is 0. What type of asymptote we get here?
Horizontal asymptote.
So x tends to plus infinity, y tends to 0. So y equals 0 is a horizontal asymptote. Please, any questions here?
No.
Okay. Did you write this ولا بقى still? Show that f prime x equals 10 into minus x plus 2 e to the minus x. How to show f prime x equals that form? What is the form of f? What is the form of fx here?
u dot v.
u dot v. Should we say with derivative la u dot v?
u prime v plus v prime u.
What is u prime?
Minus 10.
No, 10x minus 10. What is the derivative of 10x minus 10?
X.
10.
10.
X minus 1.
Derivative of 10x minus 10 is 10. What is the
Okay,
derivative of e to the
derivative.
minus x? What is the derivative of e to the minus x?
Minus e
E
minus x.
minus X.
Minus e minus x. So we apply the rule. So this is fx. We take this one as u. 10x minus 10 is u. Then u prime equal 10. v equal e to the minus x, v prime is equal. دايما وقت نعمل derivative للاكسبوننشال اول شيء بعمل derivative للباور. derivative للماينس x is minus 1 بصير minus e to the minus x. Then we apply the rule u prime v plus v prime u. Derivative of the product is u prime v plus v prime u. U prime is 10, v is e minus x, plus v prime minus e to the minus x into u into 10x minus 10. We expand or we can take common. If I expand, we get 10e minus x. Minus e to the minus x times 10x, it will become minus 10x e to the minus x. Minus times minus, we get plus 10e to the minus x. Now we can add this one and that one. بيطلع عنا 20e to the minus x minus 10x e to the minus x. So by taking 10e to the minus x common, 10e to the minus x common, هيدا بدال هون minus x plus 2. Now it is required to set up the table of variations. To set up the table of variations, we have to solve f prime x equal to 0. We don't take the exponential part. ليش ما أخذنا هذا البارت equal to 0؟ ليش ما أخذنا 10e to the minus x equal to 0؟ ليش بس أخذنا minus x plus 2 equal to 0؟ I didn't take minus.
لأنه أصلا 0.
إنه 10e to the minus x, what is its sign؟
Negative.
Positive. دائما الاكسبوننشال فانا هو positive. يعني 10e to the minus x is positive, is not affecting the sign. It cannot be 0. So whenever we need to solve f prime x equal to 0, so هيدا ما أخذته لأنه هيدا different from 0. I take this one. Minus x plus 2 equal to 0, then x equal 2. Any question?
No.
So بهيدا table of variation, I put x, f prime x, fx. The domain is 1 plus infinity. هيدا الدومين is given. دايما ننتبه نحط الدومين. And I get 2. To know the sign between 2 and plus infinity. أعرف الساين هون is a negative or positive between 2 and plus infinity. I take a number in this interval. For example, if I take 3, إذا أخذت 3, وين بعمل له replace if we take 3?
بالديريفاتيف.
Derivative.
Plus 2.
إذا حطينا بالديريفاتيف 3 هيدا positive always. إذا حطينا هون 3 شو بيصير عنا؟ minus 3 plus 2. minus 1 يعني هون negative وهون positive. Now positive يعني increasing, negative يعني decreasing. At 1 بنلاقي f of 1 we get 0 والlimit على plus infinity is 0. Any questions please?
أستاذ وين لقينا إنه 1 0؟
f of 1 اوكي بنلاقي هون ها. f of 1
أوكي.
f of 1
replace.
we replace x by 1 بيصير 10 minus 10 e to the minus 1 equal to 0 و f of 2 20 minus 10 e to the minus 2 by using the calculator you get 1.35. Did you copy the table of variations?
Yes.
Okay. Now it's required to draw the curve, part 3. Draw the curve. To draw the curve, we draw the orthonormal system أكيد. The horizontal asymptote. مين هو الهوريزونتال asymptote؟ y equal 0. y equal to 0. هذا الهوريزونتال asymptote. Now you can use your calculator. دايما it is better to use your calculator to take particular points. You put the function mode table, you put this function on your calculator. You start from 1 because here domain is 1 plus infinity. You start from 1. According to my table of variation, the curve starts from the point 1, 0. هيدا 1, 0. The curve starts from the point 1, 0. هيدا البوينت هون 1, 0. Okay. Then it goes to the maximum. The maximum is how much? Is 1.35. This is the maximum here. The curve is increasing from the point 1, 0 to the maximum, then decreases near the horizontal asymptote. Decreases near the horizontal asymptote. وإذا أخذتوا particular points بيكون better. More particular points, it is more better. Did you copy this one?
Yes.
Okay, part 4 not required about integral and area, about antiderivative and area. It is not required for this year. Now part B. نيجي part B. A company produces a certain type of object. The demand function is F. And the supply function is G. Demand and supply function G over the interval. ننتبه J is between, X is between 2 and 10. Fx is the given Fx فوق. هذا Fx is the demand. وGx is the supply. وقلنا you have to pay attention for the units مثل ما بتعرفوا. Fx and Gx are in thousands of objects. And X is the price in millions of Lebanese lira. Part 1, calculate the number of the demand objects for a unit price of 3 million Lebanese lira. How to calculate the demand if the price equals 3 millions? مين الديماند يعني؟
3 millions of
مين demand?
FX.
Fx. Yes, what did you say, Ivana?
Price 3 million over 1 million gives 3 ومنحط محل ال X 3.
So since the price is 3 millions, X equal 3 millions over million equal 3. F of 3 يطلع 0.995 thousands of objects. It is enough 3 numbers or digits after the decimal. So for a unit price of 3 million Lebanese lira, the demand is 996 objects. Please, any questions about this part?
No.
Now part 2. Find the price مين البرايس يعني؟ Find the price.
X.
X if the supply is 1000. مين السبلاي؟ الF ولا الG؟
GX.
GX. شو بنحط محل GX? What we are going to replace GX? Supply equal 1000 objects. Supply is 1000 objects.
Equals 1.
يعني e to the x minus 4, which is the supply. Supply is gx equal 1000 divided by 1000. Why I divide it by 1000?
لأنه supply ب1000.
Okay. Then e to the x minus 4 equal 1. How to solve this equation? كيف بنشيل ال e?
بحط ln in front of 1.
Okay. So I can say x ln e to the x minus 4 equals ln 1. يعني x minus 4. How much is ln 1?
0.
يعني x equals
0.
X equal 4 millions of Lebanese lira. So for a supply of 1000 objects, the unit price is 4 millions of Lebanese lira. You have to write this statement بالofficial exams.
Okay.
Can we continue?
Yes.
Okay, هلا هون مش show that the equation fx equal gx has over J a unique solution alpha and verify that alpha is equal it is not 3, it is 3.635. It is not 3635, it is the 3 point, should be 3.635. هذا not correct. How to prove that fx equal gx has a unique solution alpha? شو عملتي هون روبي؟ لما تكون في عندي الفا بدي اعمل ريبليس او بدي اعمل له سولفينج. كيف نعمل له سولفينج؟
بنحط محل الإكس.
بس 1 minute هون 1 second. هو عم قلنا مش عم قلنا show that، عم قلنا the equation fx equal gx has a unique solution alpha. Suppose that alpha هيك. ما عم قلنا show that. Part A, give an economical interpretation of alpha. شو economical interpretation of alpha?
The market is at equilibrium.
Why the market is at equilibrium?
لأنه demand equals supply.
So fx equal gx يعني demand equal supply. فبنقول the market is at equilibrium for a price of الx هي البرايس يعني for a price of 3.635 millions of Lebanese lira. So demand equals supply, so the market is at equilibrium for a price of 3.65 millions of Lebanese lira. Or we can say for a price of 3,635,000 of Lebanese lira, the market is at equilibrium. Any questions about this part? Demand equals supply, the market is at equilibrium. Then you are told to calculate and the corresponding number of objects. How to calculate the corresponding number of objects?
F 3.635.
نجيب ال f of 3 أو ال g إنه they are equal. F of 3.635. F of 3.635 equals 10 into 3.635 minus 10. I get, by using the calculator, 0.695 thousandths of objects, or 695 objects. Marianne, are you understanding?
Yes.
Calculate in Lebanese lira the revenue. شو بيساوي الريفينيو؟
Price times demand.
Revenue is equal price times demand. What is the price and what is the demand? Revenue equals demand times the price. Demand is 695. هيدا 695. البرايس لقينا فوق البرايس is 3,635,000. Okay, we get this answer. Lebanese lira. So revenue is equal demand times the price. Demand لقينا والprice كمان لقينا قبل. So we get the result. Denote by EX the elasticity. What is the rule for elasticity?
EX uncome D prime X over DX.
Can you repeat it, please? Mathematic.
Minus X times D prime X over DX.
Okay, what is D here? F ولا G?
F.
F.
So EX equals, the orang is minus X times F prime X over Fx. Is minus X. F prime is given. نحن لقينا F prime بالفوق. F prime طلعت معنا 10 minus X plus 2 into e to the minus X. Fx is given. Any questions still here شباب وصبايا؟
No.
E minus X و E minus X.
or
E minus X و E minus X simplified. Okay. Then I take 10 common in the denominator. 10 common into X minus 1. 10 X minus 10, I can take 10 common. 10 and 10 simplify. We get minus X times minus X, we get X squared. Minus X times 2, we get minus 2X over X minus 1. The last part, for an increase of 1%, the unit price X0 in millions of Lebanese lira, the demand will decrease by 1.5%. شو معناته هيدا السنتنس؟ For an increase by 1%, the demand will decrease by 1.5%.
يعني elasticity is equal to 1.5.
يعني elasticity of 1.5. Good, Susan. Elasticity of 1 equal 1.5. So EX equals 1.5. EX is X squared minus 2X over X minus 1 equal 1.5. By cross multiplication, x squared minus 2x equal 1.5x. 1.5 times minus 1 minus 1.5. We bring them all to one side, then x squared minus 2x. The 1.5, I take it to the left side, it becomes minus 1.5. The minus 1.5 is here 1 plus 1.5 equal to 0. Then x squared minus 3.5x plus 1.5 equal to 0. Second degree equation. By using the calculator, we get x equal 3 or x equal 0.5. 0.5 is rejected لأنه هو قال لي بالإكسرسايز ال x is between what numbers؟ ال x is between إذا طلعته هون between 2 and 10. So here 0.5 does not belong to the interval 2 10. So it is rejected. So x0 equals 3. Okay, this is all about this exercise. Any questions about this exercise?
No.
Okay, please for
No.
for Monday, please prepare 2000. نحن حلينا هلا which one؟
17.
حلينا
18.
2018.
2008.
بتحلوا 2017 second one.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.